What is going on, everyone? A little bit of a rough day in the market today overall. A little bit of a rough day for us as apes. However, nothing to be concerned about. You got to remember this is a high risk, high reward stock. It makes volatile moves both to the upside and sometimes to the downside. However, this move to the downside that we've seen today is really nothing compared to the moves that we've been making to the upside. And all it's going to take is one little tiny catalyst to send this thing shooting up towards the moon again. And now we are going to be experiencing days like this quite often. If you look at what happened in the past, it's always been the same thing. This is absolutely normal for AMC stock, for GMC stock, so nothing to be concerned about. However, we're going to get into more details on that in tonight's video. For now, I wanted to show you guys the latest clip from Charles Payne. So enough of me already. I know I'm not very pretty to stare at, so yeah, check out the Charles Payne interview.
All right, folks, if you can't beat them, halt trading. Shares of AMC and GameStop halted today, and now they're both lower. Oh, I think they're up now. They were all over the place. Listen, retail investors, pat yourself on the back. You devoured the dip as small money fled. I just hope they don't change the rules again. We'll talk about the best retail ideas also. Obviously, it's been a rough month, a couple of months actually, for some of the big names in the market. But retail investors, well, they bought the dip, and the stocks that they're in are actually rocking. In fact, Goldman Sachs has a top retail picks list. Amazing gains. The Neo, AMC, Peloton, all of those names on the list. Joining me now to discuss, Lafler Tingler, CEO, Chief Investment Officer Nancy Tingler. And Nancy, what's your take? I mean, listen, I know Wall Street gets upset, especially when the so-called meme stocks go up 40% in a day. But we saw nothing. We saw hedge funds flee this market. We saw active money managers flee this market. You and I talked about it every single week. And the only people out there that were buying it are retail investors, and their stocks are killing it.
Yeah, Charles, good to see you. And let's not forget, the average hedge fund manager was up 11.5% last year. So, and the market was up in the high 20s. So I think we have a new, sophisticated, savvy retail investing class, and I love it. And all I would caution is just to be sure you understand the difference between what you want to hold for the short term and what you want to hold for the long term. So we own some of those names in our portfolios. Amazon is one of them, and I forgot the other name,
Apple?
but yes, thank you. And so those are names that you can own for a lifetime, and you add to them in these periods. And then the Pelotons of the world. Listen, I love my Peloton. Great product, great company, maybe not a great stock for the long term until they start generating earnings. In this rising interest rate environment, these would be more like trades than they would be investments, but I love it.
You know, it's interesting you brought that up. I did the Greg Gutfeld's show 2 weeks ago, and he told me that the Peloton changed his life. I mean, he looks absolutely phenomenal. When someone tells me that, I had to go take another look at the stock. I'm with you. I probably would trade it and wouldn't go into it long term.
Oh, Lord. We're stuck in the water. Oh, gosh.